Hey, so I am making my first batch of jerky. It is pork style jerky. I have some regular, just nothing. I'm gonna lay that out on here, dry it out, and just put straight salt on there. I have a hot honey with some chili flakes, and then I have a teriyaki with the, I think it's the Bon something Costco brand of teriyaki seasoning. So I am going to get that all onto the tray, dry it off with paper towel, and get it in the Cabela dehydrator, the 10 tray. We'll see how this goes. This is pork tenderloin that I had in the fridge or in the freezer for a little while, so if it doesn't turn out all that well, it's not too big of a deal. So we'll see how this goes, and we'll kind of video this throughout the process, and yeah, taste it later and see how it is. So we got all the trays loaded up here. We have just regular, salted in these first 4 trays. We have teriyaki in the next 2, and we have the hot honey in the next 4. I'm gonna crank this sucker on here, set to 160, turn it on. You can hear it. 10:45. Let's see how long this takes. Hey there, we are 2 hours into this cook. We are still sitting at 160. Let's pull this out and see what some of this is looking like. So it's still got a ways to go for sure. See what some of this stuff is looking at. That's looking a little better. I think this is what I'm looking most forward to, this hot honey stuff. So we'll let that run for at least another 3, 4, 5 hours, and we'll see what it's like a little later on today. All right, we are 4 hours into this jerky. We're still running at 160 Fahrenheit. I'm gonna open up these trays and kind of see what this stuff is looking like now. Some of this is actually looking not too bad. I'll probably go through and take a closer look at this, take some stuff out that looks like it might be ready, and then whatever's left in there, I'll keep it going for a few more hours and check in again. So I just went through and picked out what I think was kind of ready. I got about half of the teriyaki, half of the hot, and half of just the salted plain. But this stuff is like, this pretty clear. I think it's pretty not bad. I don't know what more you really expect from jerky. For some meat that I had sitting in my freezer, this ain't bad at all. So it's been another hour. I'm just going to open up this dehydrator door, see what we got going on, and take out the stuff that is pretty close to being done or done, and leave whatever's left in there to go for another hour. Probably go a bit more. Yeah, so a few of these racks I'll take out, leave a few of them in, and we'll get back with you guys in a little bit. So basically all the jerky is done. I have a few pieces left in the dehydrator. I'm trying to make them into little chips. So I'm really trying to dry those out. They're the smaller pieces that were cut a little bit thinner. But overall, I got about 2 pounds of jerky. This is the teriyaki stuff, the plain or regular with just salt on it, and then the hot. I made the most of the hot. It's actually the one that I like the most. So I am kind of happy that I did that. Not a huge fan of the teriyaki flavor. Every time I have jerky, I just don't like that. But overall, not too bad for just tenderloin that was sitting in the fridge, or in the freezer for a little while. Good practice run, turned out not too bad. Some is a little crispier, some is just right, but this will all get eaten up in the next, for sure, week. So there will be no issues with that. And yeah, we'll make another round in the future here and see how that one goes. Now that we kind of know that everything took about 5 hours, we can kind of play with it from there. And yeah, I'll enjoy this. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And take care.